things the students always did, each student group, as it were, was kind of challenged by the permanent staff there towards the end of their 6 or 8 week stay to play some practical joke. There was an astronomer who had, in fact it was Hazelhurst, John Hazelhurst, but he had a car which was, an upright Morris. You remember Morris cars used to be sort of, they looked a bit like Model T Fords, and the rest of the students discovered that this car fitted on the drawbridge. If you picked it up and staggered up the steps onto the drawbridge and then turned it round, you could just drop it down between the walls. The length of the car was exactly the same as the width between the walls. So they then put it down on the bridge between the walls. Of course, you couldn't go backwards and forwards and do a multi-point turn and back it out. The only way it could be got out was to lift the whole thing up. So, I mean, there were, I forget, maybe 10 or a dozen students on the course, so 10 or a dozen of them standing around the car could pick it up and put it down. But certainly not one individual or two. So they did this halfway through the evening while the Astronomer Royal was at the equatorial group. So when it came time for him to leave, for whatever reason it was, he walked down the hill and got to the drawbridge and found his way completely blocked by his car, that he couldn't get out. He stormed round to the side entrance in a fury, and he got the night watchman to go and get the students. Were all, by that time it's midnight or so, they were all by that time tucked up in bed in the attics, in the bedrooms along the top of the castle. And I remember the night watchman going along this corridor, banging on the doors. All students to the bridge, he would say. All students to the bridge. It was kind of a naval command somehow. It just fitted in with the ambience of the place absolutely perfectly. And the students all had to put their clothes on and go down and lift the car off the bridge so that the astronomer could go to bed.